So you've got the island with the lovely white sandy beach and then this massive reef that goes out from it. Come on, little fellas.
Shark.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're pulled into Gladstone Marina. We've discovered a little crack in our davits, and holds our tender up and solar panels and all that array out there. So the whole thing was a little bit underbuilt when it was a bit of a tack on, but it does work, so we've just got to repair it best we can. But anyway, the Boilermaker's coming down and he's going to tack it up for us, and we thought we'd probably get our bow roller modified while we got him on site. We're gonna put a bigger anchor up there, and our old CQR's getting a little bit on the old rusty side, so we thought we'll fix it up and all in one hit. So yeah.
Good.
Ripper.
The welders made short work of the davits while I was out bat spotting. They then set to and reshaped and strengthened our bow roller. So the guys have finished up their welding and we're really happy with it. They've really beefed up that bow roller for us and made it wider so that we can fit the bigger anchor on. So what we're going to do is run the storm anchor for the time being, and it's a mighty big anchor and we're just going to see if the anchor winch will cope with it, because the CQR hasn't been coping with the grounds that we're currently cruising in. So yeah, we'll see how we go, but I'll just show you what they've done. It's an amazing job, and then Darren's going to fit up the storm anchor and see if it fits. They made a simple yet effective fix, which is good to know if you're in this situation. But would our old anchor winch lift the 105-pound mantis? Looking good! Yeah, we'll report to you, we'll take some footage, we'll let you know how the old anchor winch goes. It's a very old Muir, came with the boat, but they're as tough as bricks. Great job, very happy, my honey?
Very happy.
So after a quick pit stop in the marina, our turtle spotting adventures beckoned. Well, we are having an absolutely corker sail today. It's gorgeous out here. We've got blue skies, blue water and beautiful breeze, and we are humming along. So we're doing about sort of 6s and 7s. We're on a lovely reach from Gladstone over to Northwest Island, and yeah, it's a corker. We've got about 20 knots of breeze and about a meter's worth of swell, and yeah, it's just beautiful. Absolutely perfect sailing conditions for us here today. So we're both very chilled and very happy on board. And yeah, I'm very excited actually. We've been told that the turtles are popping up out of their little nests, the little baby turtles, and Northwest Island's going to be a great place to view them, so fingers crossed that we get to see some baby turtles hatching. That would just be an absolute dream come true for me, and I'd love to show it all for you guys. So yeah, two of our gorgeous followers, Mark and Leslie, have come out in their catamaran. They left early this morning, and we're going to catch up with them out there. So yeah, really very cool. That's kind of cool. I love that we're meeting up with some of our followers out at a reef anchorage somewhere. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. And what superb people they are. Just so lovely. They came down to the marina and brought us some vegetables. Brought us some fruit, some limes and some passion fruit, and a dragon fruit, which is just so good. A favourite fruit of both of ours. So yeah, and then they took us for a ticket tour in their car, and we ran a whole bunch of errands, and yeah, they had a mad sort of what it's like to be sailing Sarean afternoon, dragging us around, or we dragged them around all these shops and suppliers that we needed to stop at. But they were just gorgeous, and it was just absolutely amazing for us that they did that for us. We're so grateful. Rightio, I guess I'll show you the view because it's beautiful out here.
A piece of me keeps pulling on you like an anchor's weight. See a distant star on the moon, keep you close at bay. I only want the best for you, that's true, make no mistake. In time you'll see the best of me, you're clearing up the way. Never give up, you'll find a way. Reaching for love,
he had to tie that one twice because he had it hooked inside the shrouds. But he's just replacing the sheet line because the blue one's gotten too hard and too stiff. So he's just putting one that's a little bit more flexible, a little bit more pliable, so it should run better and get around the winch better. So yeah, another job done, another job done.
Somewhere along the line I got tied up inside my head. Tried to guide the tide, but slipped under the waves instead.
Wow, there's a massive reef coming off the northern edge, or the northeastern edge, isn't there? Absolutely massive, and it's covered in birds. So you've got the island with the lovely white sandy beach, and then this massive reef that goes out from it. Just looks spectacular. Woohoo! And I can see our friends Mark and Leslie. They look like they're anchored up nicely, waiting for us, so that's great. We've got some buddies to play with.
Hopefully they got a fish on the barbecue for us.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Awesome. Wonderful.
We picked up a mooring under the setting sun, surrounded by hundreds of seabirds. Then headed ashore just in time to meet this beautiful lady heading back out to sea. Further up the beach we found sooty terns, who've made their homes in the persona trees on the island. And just below we found this big mama turtle laying her eggs, and then another on the final part of her mission. Turtles can be distracted by bright lights, so we were sure not to shine for too long. After all, this is a pretty important task they're up to. You can see that being on land is quite difficult for turtles, as their bodies are naturally designed for floating and swimming. However, when driven by their maternal instincts, they're pretty determined to get the job done.
Oh, he's turning around.
That'll rest, old girl, that'll rest.
How cool was that? How beautiful is nature? We've seen two really gorgeous old mamas laying their eggs.
Yeah, pretty good.
How special. How lucky are we? It's
Brilliant.
just magic.
I've never seen it before.
I've never seen it in the wild before either. Just beautiful. Anyway, we're going to let them be.
Yep.
Let them get on with their job.
Yep.
But the best was yet to come when we spotted these little hatchlings making their way down to the water's edge.
Come on, little turtles. You can do it. Go the wrong way, buddy. Get out into the water. Guide them with your light, honey. Oh, look.
I'm like a turtle whisperer.
Beautiful. Swim, little brothers. Swim. Come on, little fellas.
Oh, little shark.
Oh no.
Little reefy.
Go away, Reefy. Swim, little brothers. Go, little friend. Oh, look, you got a little friend. Look. Swim, swim, swim. Swim, swim, swim. Oh, that's just so good. Go and be free, little turtles. Go and be free, little fella. Well, good morning. It is a beautiful morning here. It is just so good to be out on the reef. Unbelievable. The sky is blue, the waters are turquoisey blue. It's just magic, and it's quite calm with the wind at the moment. We've just got a gentle rocking of the boat, and just over there is an island with turtles nesting on it. Oh, it's just a dream come true for me, absolutely dream come true. And what a special night last night. We snuck over there in the dead of night to see if we could find some turtle tracks, and we saw 2 turtles laying their eggs. Just magical. And then we found probably about 8 or 10 little turtles swimming for their lives, going for it, trying to make their way. I mean, it just amazes me that just instinctively they know what they have to do, where they have to go. It's just crazy. It's so wonderful. Like nature, it blows me away. So we really wanted to show you, for you to be part of our experience with the turtles, but we didn't want to show you we didn't want to interrupt the turtles too much by shining our lights on them, so we only took very quick footage. But the tide's low here at the moment and we can't get across the reef in the tender over to the island, but in a couple of hours the tide will be high enough for us to get the tender over, so we're going to go over. I can see some turtle tracks running down into the ocean, and hopefully we might be able to find another couple in the daylight and show you. Just sneak up on them quietly and not interrupt them in their process. But it's just so beautiful, and how lucky are we to have been able to witness that and be part of it. So special. So they're loggerhead turtles, and this is their breeding ground. I think this is the biggest breeding ground of loggerhead turtles in the South Pacific, this area. And 1 in 1,000 of those little bubba turtles will make it to adult maturity. So yeah, they've got the odds stacked against them, and I really wanted the little turtles. I want all of them to survive. It's a hard environment, but that's the environment they're in. That's the way nature works. So yeah, fingers crossed that all of those little turtles that we saw last night make it to maturity. That would just be wonderful.
So after a couple of hours of editing for me and boat jobs for my honey, we packed up our gear and headed back to shore.
Yeah, baby. We're going exploring.
Someone had kindly put a pole in to mark the channel through the reef. It's pretty handy.
Rightio. Oh, we're in bird heaven, we're in bird heaven. It smells like guano here. You could smell it last night, but you just couldn't see them all. There's literally thousands of them.
Northwest Island has a fairly wide barrier reef, providing a protected inner sanctuary for turtles to wait for the moment their body signals that it's ready to lay its eggs. This was such a diverse place, and we were excited for what we'd find.
So we've spotted a turtle track that's up here that actually goes all the way down to the beach, because every 6 hours or the tide will come and wash the tracks away. But there's one that's fairly low down to the beach, so we're going to go and have a wee look, see if we can find something. Find a mama laying her eggs. Turtles last night, little bird? Must have been quite a few coming. So just behind me on the beach there are 5 sets of turtle tracks that were coming from the beach down by the shore up into these trees here, and there are, I don't know, about 50 or 60 different holes that they dig, because they dig those holes and they lay their eggs in them. So I'm standing in an area where there are little turtle eggs brewing away underneath my feet. That's pretty cool. These guys are the guardians of the turtles.
Lovely and soft, like you can easily dig into it, and they've got these lovely trees and bushes that they can get under cover of, and this is where they've got all their mounds. It's quite interesting because you can see the track where they've gone in up to where they lay their eggs, and then you can see another track where they're coming out down into the ocean to go off again, and you can tell by the way their little feet are digging into the sand which direction they were walking. Yeah. But I think we might have missed them, babe. I think it might be getting a bit too hot for them. They've gone out into the ocean to swim and cool off now.
Well, I'd say there was probably at least 30 turtles come ashore here last night.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Just beautiful.
We've seen 3 just in the short time we were there.
We were there, yeah. And then along this area, they really sort of, because there were no tracks here last night. When we were here, in the middle of the night, they must have come in and just cranked it.
Yeah, it must be sort of wee hours of the morning.
Yeah. Magic! Super! So cool. So I couldn't see last night that there were carpet sharks everywhere, just on the shoreline, trying to catch a feed. There's probably about 20 or 30 of them here. I'll see if I can get some footage for you. They're really cute. Rightio, let's go and see what we can see in under the trees. Go and investigate bird world. Rightio, my love. Shall we go and have a look at bird world?
Absolutely.
Everywhere we looked, there were literally hundreds and hundreds of birds nestled in the persona trees above us. You got to be careful when you're looking up here. Darren's been bombed, he's been bombed. Put your hat back on, babe.
Yeah, I think so.
Magic. The birds mix the persona tree's sticky seeds with their poop to bind their nests. It's quite groovy. You can see the little birds are using what's in their surroundings to build their nests. So this one's they use these sort of leaves and build their nests up, and then they bind it together, I think, with their poo. Kind of makes sense, really. Yeah, groovy. So it's really nice being in here, just hanging out and listening and watching to all the conversations the birds are having with each other. There's a lot of birds nesting in here. It's great. Nice, safe place for them to be. What do you think, my honey?
That's just wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely brilliant. I've never seen a place like this before.
We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Join us next week as we explore a wreck and swim with turtles at Heron Island. A big thank you to our patrons for supporting our channel. It's you who make these videos possible. Check out this link for real-time connection with us by joining our Patreon family. Subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and check our website for more value. And remember to drop us a comment. We love to hear from you. Much love from us both. We'll see you next week.